Okay, guys, welcome to a brand new episode of WrestleSlam, the podcast brought to you by the McCo Casino, Cork City Barista Coffee, and of course, it is myself, Jerry, calling on hosting duties today, and joined by the one and only, the co-founder of WrestleSlam, Philip Conley. And we will bring you 30 minutes of all things wrestling and more. Matt's away at the moment. Where is Matt actually? Is he out of the country? He is,
Yeah,
isn't he?
he's up the country. I think he's gone to Mayo.
Oh, he's in Mayo. Yeah, that's it. Mayo. Oh,
Yeah,
Mayo
his
for
his,
Sam.
his birthday was the other day, so he's kind of still celebrating. He's just like he likes to party.
He does. He likes to party. He does indeed. But Matt will be back, I believe, next week. So, yet again, we're going to start the show. Obviously, breaking news a number of days ago. The legendary Hulk Hogan passed away, sadly, at the young age of 71. And that one hits hard because it's Hulk Hogan. You know, legends live forever. But easily, I suppose, one of the greatest names in sports entertainment, known in every globe of the world, throughout the 80s, the 90s, and the noughties, and still to this day. But a lot of people remember Hogan Knows Best, the TV show, which I quite loved, and obviously the Osbournes used to come on after that. Coincidental, Phil, that Ozzy and Hulk Hogan both died within a few days of each other.
Yeah, Ozzy had his last concert, and I think that was a goodbye. It was a goodbye,
Mm,
because he died like a few days later, and then
mm.
Hogan not long after that. It's just. But the thing is, we were talking about Hogan for a while. We were saying he's not well, and the fact that he's saying nothing.
Mm.
Like there was nothing coming out, and people were worried because it was just like this isn't right because they have a thing coming up. They
Mm.
have their company start up next month in August.
Yeah.
The RAF, him and Bischoff were setting up this. Apparently, it's still going ahead.
Mm.
For now, anyway, at the moment, it's still going ahead. Yeah, he was just very, very quiet, and I kept thinking to myself, if he doesn't show up on that, then something's up.
Yeah.
And then we got the news that he passed. So,
And
um,
I thought yet again when that message went into the WhatsApp, I always say WhatsApp, into the messenger
yeah,
chat.
yeah,
I thought it was a piss take, just like other things throughout the years. But it is tragic news. Obviously, look, he is an iconic figure,
yeah. And
and
there's a lot of people trying to distinguish the character and the person. I just think you just need to, as a wrestling fan, you just need to kind of, it's wrestling, not what's outside, if that makes sense.
yeah,
Like, because he's
yeah.
the first mainstream person to ever bring wrestling to a global stage. I don't know where we'd be if he wasn't there, like him and Vince McMahon. Uh,
Yeah, no, he's the real deal. And obviously, look, we've seen all the messages, Phil. There was a lot of messages on Twitter,
yeah,
across Facebook and stuff. We were lucky enough that he hosted WrestleMania 35.
yeah,
We got that glimpse. I remember when we were in that corporate box with we were actually in there with the WWE stairs, which is fucking absolutely baffling. I remember just running to the side because where we were, it was kind of like you could see
you can see the
the
stage.
entrance.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I just seen him with Alexa Bliss. I was like, fucking hell. I've seen Hulk Hogan. I'm a happy man. But yeah, it is tragic news. A massive loss. There was a great tribute on SmackDown last week. I think tributes will go on forever and ever. But
Yeah.
crazy, crazy,
Yeah, like,
absolutely crazy.
what's your first memory of Hogan?
It was when Ric Flair rolled the chair and the Undertaker tombstoned him. 91, I think.
Okay.
Was that 91, 92, 91?
Yeah, it was
Survivor Series, maybe.
91, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be around the same, I think 1990, 1991 thereabouts at the Royal Rumble and stuff like that.
Yeah, that for me was the first memory of. Obviously, I remember crying because we thought his neck was broken when he got tombstoned on the chair. I always remember my mum saying, "It's okay, don't worry, he's okay." But
Yeah,
that was the first memory. Obviously, then as the years went on, obviously, you know what I mean, when he went to WCW, um, because obviously he didn't wrestle for a while, as you know. Obviously, he
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
took a break, a hiatus, and he went to WCW. But he was when the NWO, then that was incredible, you know. Obviously, when he tagged up Bret Hart then in WCW, which people forget, and there was kind of moments you remember, but fairly iconic. And do you know what? I've always heard good things. I think anyone that's met him, meet and greets and all that kind of stuff, you always hear good vibes. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
know people
I've
talk.
never heard of a bad fan interaction.
Yeah, fan interaction, one of the best ever. Like always had time for fans, and I know he was a great dad. I know he'd done a lot for his son Nick,
Mm.
and obviously Brooke. I don't know was he talking to Brooke as of
No,
late, but I
they
know.
were still not talking.
Yeah, but I know Nick was close with him, and I know he done everything for Nick. I think Nick was in trouble numerous times with the law, and
Yeah,
Hulk was always the first there, you know. So sad, and it's a tragic loss. And yet again, look, I'm absolutely thankful for what Hogan's done for the business, and as a kid, for me growing up.
yeah. But it's larger than life, and it was just so entertaining to watch. Uh,
Yeah,
and you don't, and you at the time you're kind of like, this is brilliant, but you don't take it in, I suppose.
no, you never think these people will die. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
It's been a lot of sad videos. Like Ric Flair was upset on a video. Um,
Yeah,
there's just a lot of, and Eric Bischoff did his show the other day as well, which
he
was
spoke about how he got told. Yeah,
yeah,
on the
which was
news.
a tough watch. But yeah, it's kind of surreal to hear about it, I suppose. Um, because I'm actually in a way I'm kind of glad that they did the tribute on SmackDown because if they didn't, we our last memory of him on wrestling would have been the booing, which have been horrendous. Uh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Interesting, but rest in peace, Hulk Hogan,
yeah,
and I suppose thank you for all the memories
yeah,
and more. Just an iconic figure, definitely larger than life character. Right, I think it's fair to say, Phil, we're going to talk about SummerSlam, aren't we?
yeah. There's a couple of little bits of news as
Yeah,
well. Sasha Banks won another belt.
that was over the weekend. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, in the UK, yeah, and so wouldn't it be brilliant if Sasha fought Rio or Raven Creed at Forbidden Door next month?
Yeah, I think it'd be incredible. I reckon that we will see Sasha and
Fight, but I'd love to
Mercedes
see her
Monday.
fight someone you in the UK. It's in the UK. It's an AEW Forbidden Door show.
Yeah.
Surely she fights somebody on the card.
Hmm. Who would you say Raven Creed? You say Rio.
Rio or Raven Creed. Like it's it would be really good.
Anita Vaughn.
It could happen.
Yeah, she wrestled her tag team partner over the weekend,
Yeah,
Safari Reed. But yeah, I think it'd be incredible. Sasha Banks, aka Mercedes Moné, is still doing it. You know what I mean? Still one of the biggest names in the wall of world wrestling. Um, yeah, very interesting. I would like to see that. I'm going to mention quickly as well. City Limits have put up, guys, that the tickets are selling fast for Mick Foley.
yeah,
So that is obviously close to Christmas. Make sure you grab your tickets ASAP from Mick Foley at City Limits in Cork City.
yeah.
Anything else, Phil, before we go to SummerSlam?
But there was something I saw there now a second ago. I wanted to bring it up. Um, where did the Triple H announced that Triple Mania will be airing live on YouTube. Uh,
Trouble Mania.
in mid-August. So if that should be a good one. I'm looking forward to that. Did you see the pop Dominic got the other day?
Yeah, that was class, wasn't it?
Triple H released the unedited one, so that was the class as well. Yeah,
Yeah, Triple H likes to get the fans excited, but Dommy's the man. Dommy is one of the biggest stars in wrestling. I like him, and he knows how to make noise wherever he goes. You know.
yeah, yeah. Oh, he's class. And then again, he's on the cards. He's fighting in a four-way on
Yeah, I seen that.
Triple Mania. Actually, just before we go on there, right? Just on that, El Grande Americano seems to have taken a whole new direction with Kaiser.
I seen that.
I
I
think it's
seen
brilliant.
that.
So what's going to happen is Chad Gable's going to come back, and you're going to have two of them.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but
It could be funny
it's
though. I
it,
tag them up.
it's box office, though, isn't it? It really is. It really is box office.
And then the last bit of news that I had there, just for now anyway, was
Mm.
Drew McIntyre stuck in England because he left his American passport behind.
Yeah, I seen that. Is that will he get home in time?
Oh
Obviously, he
yeah,
will,
I
will he?
think I think WWE will send someone over to the UK with his passport. Um,
Yeah,
I think they're probably on the way right now. Like
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
I
handy, you
think
know what I mean?
he went to a wedding and he left it behind his passport.
Yeah.
Um,
Str-
strange. but he had no problems getting home, but it's coming back into the
It's
state.
coming back, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they all said they knew who he was and all, like.
Yeah.
But by law, they can't let him back in. It's interesting. Yeah, no, I love Drew. Good guy. Right, we're going to talk night one, night two of SummerSlam. Me and Phil will give our predictions as they come. Night one, August 2nd. Night three, August 3rd.
Yeah.
It's a busy weekend ahead. So night one, as it stands, Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. Singles match for the WWE Women's Championship. I've got a sneaky feeling I know who Phil is going to pick. Who's your prediction for that one?
I think Jade's going to win, but I'd love if Tiffy won.
Mm,
I
good
just think
call.
they're too invested in Jade's push that I just can't see them going back to the well of say Naomi interferes and Costa. I don't think they're going that route again.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think we're going to see a new champion.
I'm in agreement. I think Jade, because of that push, because Tiffany's been champion, I think Jade will take that win, and that'll be very interesting. Second match: Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre if he can get home, and Logan Paul. Who wins that match, Phil?
I think Jelly Roll because they want to give the crowd some happy moments. But I'd love if Logan Paul pinned Jelly Roll. But I know it's asking too much, but I just think we're going to see Jelly Roll do some stuff that we, for a man his size and not a non-wrestler, we're going to see him do some crazy stuff.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's an interesting match. I'm going to be the opposite in this one. I'm going to say Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul for the win.
I'd love it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be good. I can't wait for that. Entertainment at its finest. Next match, Gunter versus CM Punk, the singles match for the World Heavyweight title. I'm looking to see who Phil's going to pick for this one.
Right, it's a very someone wrote online, and I don't know how true this is. That Seth Rollins is going to interfere in this and cash in his case. Um, that all that was a work and all that stuff. So if that's the case, I'd say CM Punk. Otherwise, Gunter will retain if it's just a bog standard match. So I'd say Gunter if Seth's injured.
Did Seth come back since the injury? He hasn't, has he?
Oh, he's just been posting videos of him on crutches and hanging out with his kids.
Do you reckon it's a workout? Do you reckon it's a work?
I want to say no because of the way he lost to LA Knight. Like he lost to so weirdly. Um.
Hmm,
So yeah, no, I gonna go with Gunter. I just think he
yeah,
retain.
no problem. I'm going to say CM Punk, and if Rollins is working us all, then obviously Rollins will cash in and win that belt.
Yeah.
But it's a great match. I'm sure this will be a great match. So then we have the Judgment Day versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. This is for the tag team championships. Obviously, Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez. Thoughts on that match, Phil, and who do you think will come through?
I didn't think I would, but I actually like this Charlotte Flair and Alexa pairing.
Hmm.
I think they're going to win, Charlotte Flair. Uh,
Yeah.
Again, SummerSlam is all about these feel good moments, and we have to have this kind of built up uh,
Hmm.
thing. The fans send the fans home happy.
I agree. I'm in the same
Plus,
same predicament.
I love Charlotte, and also they're doing what they should be doing with her,
Yeah.
humanizing her and putting her in a tag run because she's done everything.
Yeah. In agreement. Better late than never. Roman Reigns, Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed with Paul Heyman. Who wins that one?
Bron Breaker's going to pin Jey Uso. I think
Mm.
the heels are going to win. I just think there's got to be some hope for the future stars in SummerSlam.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like if Roman Reigns pins Braun Breaker, like it does nothing for nobody. If
Yeah.
Roman Reigns
Yeah.
pins Bronson Reed, it does nothing for nobody. Bronson, I think Braun Breaker is the guy. They've decided that this guy is going to be the next Seth Rollins. So I think Braun Breaker is going to be a star in this match. It's just who he pins. I can't see him pinning Reigns, so I'm going to say he pin Jey Uso.
Yeah, I'm in the same agreement there as well. I was saying that there as well last week. I reckon that's how it's going to go down, and Braun is going to get a big push then ahead of WrestleMania next year.
Yeah, like he'll go into the Royal Rumble and probably eliminate 12 people. Like it's that.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
might win it.
he might win it, but I just have the feeling it's 1 year too soon.
Yeah, it's going to come though in the next 2, 3 years,
Yeah.
definitely. But yeah, Braun, if you're listening, we're a big fan, and we think you're going to get that pin via Jey Uso. The last match on night one, Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Interesting match. I'm going to give my prediction quickly on this one. I think Karrion Kross is going to win this match.
I I would love for Karrion Kross to win, but there's a rumor that he's gone soon.
Yeah,
So, so I don't. If it was me booking this, I would put Karrion Kross over 100%. So I'm going to say
yeah.
Karrion. I'm going to say Karrion Kross.
Yeah, it is a tricky one. There is talks, there's contract negotiations, and he's not happy and such. But what do we believe? What's going to happen?
The thing is, he's much better than like where he is positioned. See, see, the problem is there was this. I don't know if you probably heard it as well, but there's this little corner of the internet decided that this guy is not very good in the ring.
Hmm.
So they kind of went with it, and then he kind of got. He had to come out and say like this is not true, and he wasn't taking any kind of falls in matches, and all his matches were punches, and it was just like. If you're a casual fan who barely watches wrestling and you read an article like that, you're going, "This guy, what's this story here?" Like,
Yeah,
it's
no,
kind
there's
of
so
it
much.
would throw you if you don't watch enough wrestling.
Yeah, yeah. No, I get it completely. That happens a lot. As you said, there's many corners on that internet. They're
Yeah,
all dangerous. They're all dangerous for aren't they? They're all
yeah. The thing
dangerous.
is, like, you've Sami Zayn then as well, who should probably be in a better position as well than where he
Yeah, he should be. He should be. But he's been kind of active the last couple of years. You have to give the man props as well, I suppose. But is he going to step away for a while? Who knows?
No, like according to one of the bookmakers, he's favourite for Royal Rumble, Sami Zayn.
Yeah,
I only
yeah.
looked at it like the other day, and he's in the top. He's in the top two.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Well, he's never had a world title, and WrestleMania is all about giving guys who've never had a
Yeah,
run.
yeah. What will they do? What will they do?
Well,
It remains to
I'd
be
love
seen.
for Sami Zayn to win the world belt and then disappear for a little bit and come back as El Generico.
Do we
That would,
class, wouldn't it?
that would be a dream for me. Yeah, it would be brilliant.
Great guy, Sammy. Great guy. We hope. Interesting match though. Does Carry win? Does Sami Zayn win? If Sammy wins, then you're saying right, things are gearing up for a Royal Rumble. If Carrion wins, then you're saying right, he's signed a new contract and they're going to give him that push. But we'll see. We'll see this weekend, and I'm sure next week's show the lads will have a good chat about that. Now, night two, obviously August 3rd. Yet again, all these events will be live at the Macau Casino, Cork City. Free entry at the Macau Casino, Cork City. Strictly over 18s, guys. So just bring your ID. There'll be beverages and incredible food served from start to finish. The doors open at the Macau Sporting Club at 6 p.m. and it will run right up till around 6 a.m. So if you are going to go see WWE SummerSlam, get in early, set up your seat. It'll be on the big screen and the screens all around the Macau Casino, Cork City. And yet again, brought to you by WrestleSlam, the podcast, strictly over 18s. And try the food. Try the chicken satay. Try the beef satay. Try the wings. Try the pizzas, the burgers. Incredible. And a big hello to all the team at the Macau Casino, Cork City as well. So night two, SummerSlam. John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. Phil Conley, who wins this match?
I think John Cena, but this is the start of him turning back to face.
Hmm.
I personally would love Brett and Austin double turn. I think
Does it happen?
Cody Rhodes is in desperate need of a character change.
Hmm.
Um, I'm actually going to predict that a double turn with John Cena retaining.
So what actually happens? Brett comes back and Stone Cold is involved, or just
No, no, no. Like, do you remember the match?
oh yeah. Sorry, that wouldn't
Yeah,
yeah, Austin.
yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, Rhodes is face and Cena's heel, and they're going to just switch. So I reckon John Cena's face coming out of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
And does
and
he win it properly? Does he win it normally, properly? Does he use something?
I think he just wins normally, I think this time. And I
Mm.
think after the match, Rhodes is just going to batter him. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, I just
Interesting.
Cody Rhodes, and I just think he's in a big need of a change.
Yeah, and it's coming. It is coming. It is coming.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I'm going to say Cena. I think he's going to finish off his story the way he wants to. Cody's going to be around for many more years to come, and yeah, he'll change incoming. Do we see a darker side to Cody? I think it's going to happen. I think it
I
needs to
think it
happen.
needs to. I think he's in desperate need of it.
Yeah, definitely. It's a good shout there. Triple threat match for the Women's World Championship. Naomi versus Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky. Does Naomi retain Phil or does Rhea or
I would
Io?
think so.
Yeah.
It's too short a reign for Naomi at the moment. Um,
Mm,
so I think just about I'd say. But
yeah.
the triple threat, if this is anything to go by, the triple threat at WrestleMania, we're in for a classic.
Yeah, I hope so. I think it's going to be a great match as well. It could be one of the matches of the card.
Yeah. It's
And it's
just
something.
looking right, just looking at night two there, just quickly, right? Why is all the matches that have stipulations on night two? Like you've got a steel cage, a no DQ, a street fight, and a TLC probably now as well.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's
Why?
weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it just makes me go like, okay, night two is the one I want to watch.
Mm. Yeah, no, it's a strange one. You're right though.
Yeah,
Stipulations night two. Yeah, no, that's a good shout. I reckon myself Naomi will retain as well, just
I
given
think
the
so.
fact
Yeah,
she's
I
just
think so.
become champion.
Yeah.
The next match, the one Ireland is talking about. You have Irish sensation versus Irish legend. Icon versus icon. Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria. No disqualification, no count out. Last chance match for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. If Lynch wins, Valkyria can no longer challenge for the title as long as Lynch is champion. Now, this is the first time that two Irish people have fought for a title at SummerSlam. Now, this will be iconic, and it's a really special journey for both ladies. Obviously, know each other so well. We've been lucky enough, Phil, to see them both, and obviously with Lyra, we've seen her since day one. You know, we've seen pretty much her first matches in Cork. You know, we've done some of her first interviews. This is actually groundbreaking for Ireland,
Yeah.
and it's an interesting match. It's a hard one to call, but Phil, I need your call. Who are you going to pick for this match and how?
Okay, I wasn't going to say Lyra until recently, but because this is like, what is this again? Like her last chance. Like she can't
Yeah.
fight. But I think we're going to think Lyra's going to win, and I think the point of this feud was to get Lyra to the next level,
Mm.
and I think they've just about done it. Like it wasn't pretty at times. There was some stuff on Raw and SmackDown that were questionable from WWE's end. I don't understand why WWE have these segments sometimes where they go out and they get kind of lost, and then people are saying, "Oh, that was rubbish," and that was, but like WWE put them in this awkward situation. Because I'm sure you've seen those promo battles. Uh,
Yeah.
they've been as much as I love, as much as I love both. I just think that was just too. I don't know. I don't want to use the word cringy, but it was just hard to get into. Hard to get into is the word I'm looking for. Uh,
Yeah.
I
No, I
just
get it. I get
I
it.
found it hard to engage in the feud because all they were doing was talking, and they were just talking about absolutely nothing. Um,
Mm.
but as for just winner, I'm going to say Valkyrie, just about
Yeah.
only because
Like
of that law thing where she can't fight.
that's stipulation, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a match that everyone around this country is gonna watch, you know, with open eyes. It's a groundbreaking match for this country, Becky and Lyra. Um I'm going to say Lyra too. They've both been on a tremendous run in their careers. Obviously, Becky's been around a long time. Lyra has made a serious impact since crossing over from NXT, the first ever women's intercontinental champion. I think she's going to want that belt back. I think she's going to win this weekend. And, you know, where does it go from there? I'm not sure. just have a sneaky feeling that we're going to see Bailey and Lyra go at it at some stage in a couple of months. But yet again, it's a tough one to call, but I'm going to have to pick Lyra myself, given the same kind of reasons, the stipulations in the
Yeah,
match. And
oh,
I'm
yeah,
looking forward to it. It's incredible to see this match. And yet again, the country is proud. You look at all the organizations, you look at Becky back in the early days where she wrestled around the country. And you look at Lyra, obviously being a big part of CCW, Phoenix Wrestling, RCW, early days. Which yeah, she would have. Did she wrestle for RCW at the start? Was there one match?
Uh,
Maybe not.
I
Maybe it
don't
was
know if it was
Phoenix.
RC, maybe it was Phoenix Wrestling. Yeah,
It was definitely Phoenix. Yeah, 'cause I remember the keynote. I remember watching her and Raven go through a match,
yeah,
and I remember
yeah,
just
yeah. It was
remember
definitely
saying,
possible. I remember her in the keynote, so it would have been yeah. So
yeah, Phoenix, which is an organization I absolutely loved, by the way.
yeah,
So yeah, that's the prediction there. Solo versus Jacob Fatu steel cage match for the United States Championship. I'm gonna say quickly, Phil. Solo's gonna win this match.
yeah, and also as well, the minute they made the steel cage, I knew he was going to win.
Mm,
This is all about protecting Jacob Fatu, but making him look a monster. Uh,
yeah,
so I respect Solo to to get the win without pinning him, without pinning
yeah,
Jacob Fatu.
yeah.
Is good. But like I think again, him and Bron Breakker are going to be the two big stars the next 18 months.
Definitely,
Jacob
definitely.
Fatu, yeah.
They're taking over. And last of all, the man that everyone is talking about right now, Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles for the Intercontinental Championship. This is a big one, Phil. It's hard to call, but I'd be leaning more towards Dominic.
Yeah, I think he's just about again. Um I just again I'm not mad about this AJ Styles dressing up in all these suits and the cake and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Um Especially when you see him on TNA Slammiversary doing the whole thing with Leon Slater, and then you see him on Raw doing the thing with the cake and hiding behind the curtain. It's like,
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe it's just me being old and me just being like, yeah, whatever. But like, I'm not feeling it.
yeah. No,
Uh,
I get it. I get it.
And there was one more match as well that hasn't been announced for the night, but has confirmed.
The tag team. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it is confirmed for the show, but we don't know what night it's on. Uh,
Mm.
the TLC match.
The White Six, the Andrade and Ray Phoenix, DIY,
Yeah,
Adam, sorry, yeah, and next to him and Nathan Fraser, Motor City Machine Guns, the Street Profits. Yeah, yeah. Interesting. If you could pick one there, who'd win that?
I'd love Andrade to get a little run.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just because I just like him and I just think he deserves something.
He does. He does. He walks out apparently.
Yeah.
He's liked backstage too. I heard a lot. A lot of people like him backstage. But that is our predictions, guys. Are we wrong? Are we right? Do you think we could improve and redo our predictions? Let us know what you guys think. It's pretty solid predictions, I think, for me and Phil for
Yeah,
once.
yeah.
Um, so yeah, that's it, guys. There's yet again that was 30 minutes of all things Hulk Hogan and SummerSlam. Anything else before we go off, Phil?
John Cena is that movie got greenlit to come out. The one about the kind of the animation, the
Mm.
Acme.
Acme, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's coming out next year. Cora Jade has left the wrestling business. Um,
She'll be back shortly. She was such a big star, like.
yeah, I think she says that I'm not going to miss it because OnlyFans makes way more money in a month than I made in my whole contract.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Ken Kennedy wants one more WWE run. That's an
Yeah.
interesting one. I mean, he
Will
must.
he get? Will he get a Royal Rumble?
I'd love to see a Royal Rumble appearance for sure. Yeah,
Hmm.
especially because I know he's kind of in that bracket where he's probably bitter towards a lot of people because of what went down. But like, you can't hold on to that stuff.
No, no, no. You can't. Not in life. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? There's no point. You was seeing all the begrudges being put to bed there over the years with Triple H and Vince and CM Punk. You know what I mean?
yeah.
To shake hands and you know what I mean. Unless someone try to kill you, like that's obviously different.
That's a
But
whole
like,
different kettle of fish. Yeah,
not when someone's bitching about you, like, or calling you out, like, or whatever, like, you know what I mean. There's obviously a lot more serious stuff, but if it could be squashed, then you should squash it. You know what I mean? You should really squash it. But yet again, that is the wrap up, guys, on this week's show. We will be back next week for a brand new episode. It will be a bank holiday on Monday. So yet again, today is Monday the 28th of July. We'll be back next week, and the show will go out on Tuesday the 29th. But from myself, Jerry Collin, and from the one and only Phil Connolly, we will catch you soon. Thank you as always for tuning our way, guys. This is WrestleSlam, the podcast brought to you by the McCoke Casino, Cork City, and Barista Coffee.